Hello, Leon Conrad here. Do you want to master the art and craft of writing? If so, I can help. This month, I want to look at words. What exactly are words? Are they bound, solid things that signify something? Are they characters, like in Chinese or Japanese? Are they luminous beings with translucent edges that vibrate, that create a way of inspiring and provoking awe in us? Maybe words are all of these things. Words form the subject of the second section in my book, Master the Art and Craft of Writing. Each section in this book is prefaced by an inspiring illustration by illustrator Carol Michelon. A while back, I got together with Carol and asked her what inspired her to come up with the illustration for this section on words. So, Carol,
Yes.
we talked about your illustration for sound. The second theme of this book about mastering the art and craft of writing takes sound, puts sound together into a unit, and we're looking at word. What did you think when you got word as a theme?
Well, first, I didn't want to do some very cliche stuff and put a lot of, words around. So I thought to break it, because before there is a word, there's letters. And before that, even before that was image. So in the old civilizations, we used to use image to represent the story. And then after we start using the image plus the words. So we create symbols that became a word. So that I thought to do something that you go a little bit to the past and then bring to the future. Because before, as I said, was just images, and then we started using the symbols and putting together and became words.
So this is the illustration you came up with for word.
Yes. As I said, I got inspired because before you used to use image and words, and then we start creating symbols to make these words make sense, of course. So I thought that's a very imaginative thing, but I thought like this duality and then this kind of mountain that is kind of a temple, kind of a tunnel that you go through all this, you put all together these little pieces, because as you see, I broke all the letters. So it's not words anymore, they're just letters. And then if you go through this mountain, and go through all the path they have to go through the other side, then you have the complete knowledge to start using words. So that was my idea. And then this is the symbol, the big symbol in the center is like the main thing that if you put everything together, it becomes a huge and important knowledge that you just use to refer to words again, to have this feeling that you know how to use the correct words and, to express yourself. Mm-hmm. I'm not very good at expressing myself, but yeah.
I think you do fine.
Yeah,
what I love about this illustration is the play of the different forms and shapes. So you've got the circle in a prominent position, and you've got the rectangular sections. And in traditional symbology, there is this play of square and circle. You see it in sacred buildings, where often you have a dome for the roof, symbolizing heaven, and a four-square structure or an octagonal structure symbolizing the material plane, the earth, because there are four directions, north, south, east, west, or four seasons. And the aim, I think, through the creative word in many traditions, there is a belief that creation comes through sound or word. I'm thinking of the role of the Logos in Greece in the New Testament, and the creative Om in the East.
Yeah. I mean, like, I wanted the people to have a feeling that you kind of in a temple. Doesn't have to be like focus on religion or anything, but something that is mystical, that's something that brings you the knowledge to go through all this and use everything that you need to use to write. So it's kind of there. Here you start your path to go through all of that, and then you get the knowledge. You know what I mean? There's something about temples with knowledge, because if you go to a temple, usually you have this knowledge of life and God, and this is a religion temple, let's say, but could be just a symbolic temple. Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to be related to religion. So this was my idea to bring this emotion that you are kind of going through in this mystic and place, that you coming out with some knowledge,
And I think that essence, whether you're religious or not, is the difference between a living word, a word which is full of life, which is full of meaning, and an empty word.
Yes.
And I hope we see some living words from people as a response to this wonderful illustration. Thank you.
No problem.